Navy SEAL dies in skydive gone wrong. A member of the U.S. Navy's Leapfrog skydiving team has died after his parachute failed to open properly during a jump. The unnamed Navy SEAL was doing a jump over the New York harbor on Sunday when tragedy struck. Realizing that he was in trouble, the SEAL detached his parachute and aimed to land in the Hudson River. His partially opened parachute landed in a parking lot close to the waterfront. The SEAL landed in the river and was pulled out by a rescue team. He was rushed to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. The Leapfrogs were doing a coordinated jump into Jersey City's Liberty State Park as part of a Fleet Week demonstration. Say no to safe spaces on YouTube. Support TomoNews at patreon.com/TomoNews. This is what happens when you jump out of a plane and stuff goes wrong. Extreme sports athlete and MTV star killed in freak skydiving accident. A group of 4 experienced parachuters were performing a skydiving routine Monday morning when an accident left MTV star Eric Ronier dead. Eric Ronier and 3 other skydivers were the opening act for a charity golf tournament in Squaw Valley, California on Monday. A witness says 2 parachuters jumped first and landed safely. Ronier was the third to jump, but hit a tree at a high speed 25 to 30 feet above the ground while landing. He died on impact. Ronier's parachute was caught in the tree, and it was reportedly 40 minutes before rescuers could retrieve his body. Emergency personnel pronounced him dead at the scene. He was 39. He is survived by his wife Anika and their 2 children.
Korean actress killed in parachuting accident. South Korean model and actress Jong In-ah has died in a fatal parachuting accident, according to Korean news reports. The 38-year-old actress went skydiving on June 13 in Gohyung County in the southern part of South Korea. Police believe Jong's parachute deployed properly and that she died due to an improper landing. Jong's body was discovered on June 16, tangled with her parachute, floating in the sea near a breakwater. She had been learning to skydive for about a year now, in preparation for an upcoming movie. Jong's funeral is scheduled to take place on June 19th.
Tandem jumpers killed in skydiving accident. A morning skydive turned fatal after malfunctioning equipment led to the deaths of 2 men. An 18-year-old boy was being accompanied by family when he went skydiving at the Lodi Parachute Center on Saturday. It was the teen's first time, and he jumped in tandem with an instructor from 13,000 feet. Disaster struck in midair. The parachute would not release, sending the pair plummeting to the ground. Both men died. Their bodies were later found in a vineyard near the landing zone. Despite the deadly accident, the center remained open the rest of the day as other skydivers went through with their jumps. Say no to safe spaces on YouTube. Support TomoNews at patreon.com/TomoNews.
This is Ben Kornek. He's a skydiver with more than 1,000 jumps to his credit. Ben's from Wales originally, but has been working as a skydiving instructor with Skydive Fiji in Fiji for a couple of months. On Tuesday, he went for a non-work dive, and then this happened. Apparently, there was a problem with the steering toggle, and the massively gay Ben collided with the top of a parked van at nearly 40 miles per hour. But he didn't die. He did, however, break his leg in 3 places, shatter his elbow, break his arm, and according to his Facebook donation page, also broke his hip. He was in such rough shape, they had to bandage him to his friend to support the limb. The doctors in Fiji weren't equipped to give Ben the treatment he needed, and they worried he would lose his leg to infection. He needed to get to New Zealand for surgery, but he didn't have the money because he wasn't insured for non-work jumps. So Ben's cousin took to the internet for help. He set up this Facebook page and asked people to donate. So far, they've collected $50,000, and Ben did make it to Auckland. The 31-year-old is now undergoing treatment to recover and will hopefully soon reunite with his family, including his massively cute 1-year-old son, Alfie.
Skydiver cheats death, husband arrested for attempted murder. On Easter Sunday, 39-year-old Victoria Cillier was skydiving at Netheravon Airfield in Wiltshire, England. The experienced skydiver's parachute malfunctioned, and she survived an astounding 4,000-foot drop. She had recently separated from her husband, 35-year-old Emile Cillier, who was arrested and accused of attempted murder. On the day of the incident, Cillier wasn't using her own parachute, but one that her husband had borrowed from a nearby army store the day before. A police investigation has shown that parts of the parachute called slinks, or soft links, that attach the canopy to the harness were missing. Authorities are on the hunt for the missing slinks, and Emile Cillier has been released on bail pending further investigation. Victoria Cillier suffered serious injuries and only survived after using her expert training to slow the fall from 100 to 30 miles per hour by the time she hit the ground.